Just 3 days before he takes the oath of office, Governor-elect Pat McCrory is laying out his plans for the state's economy and putting the business community on notice. McCrory issued the warning today during the annual economic forecast meeting in RTP. John Camp was there listening. Governor-elect, he joins us from the Capitol with that story. John?
Yeah, Larry, Pat McCrory had some sobering words to say today, saying that North Carolina's brand has slipped, that we need to do what we can as individuals and the collective within the business community and government alike to redefine, reinvigorate our brand, both around the country and around the world.
I'm kind of an outsider.
In front of more than 1,000 movers and shakers from all over North Carolina, Pat McCrory laid out his plan for the state long and short term.
And what we need to do is find a way through partnership to make North Carolina the leader in recovering from this very, very difficult economy. And it's going to take teamwork, it's going to take a vision, and it's going to take a strategy to make it happen.
Among the bigger immediate challenges, deciding what to do about the Affordable Care Act and the health care exchange we have to set up or ask the federal government to set up for us. Medicaid expansion, whether North Carolina will go along with the Fed's plan to cover more people. And dealing with the $2.5 billion unemployment debt the state owes the federal government.
I'm convinced if we deal with it now, that means the cost won't be greater years down the road.
On the long-term side, McCrory talked about energy development, specifically drilling for natural gas inland and working with Georgia, South Carolina, and Virginia to drill offshore. He said education reform is a priority and tax reform.
Is that our tax system here in North Carolina is no longer competitive with the rest of the United States, and especially with our neighboring states in Tennessee, Virginia, and South Carolina.
The speech played well among many in the room.
I think Governor-elect McCrory at least has got a good handle on the hurdles he's going to really need to jump.
At least the challenges.
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't done anything yet.
Businessman Gary Shope says he knows it's early yet, but he is eager to give McCrory a chance. Even some on the other side of the aisle, House Minority Leader Larry Hall, for instance, taking a wait-and-see approach.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt initially to say these are what I plan to do. But again, the proof is in the action, and we'll see what that action will be.
One big piece of North Carolina's economic puzzle that has not come into place yet is Commerce Secretary, essentially the person who runs businesses here in North Carolina. We expect tomorrow we will learn who Pat McCrory will choose for Commerce Secretary, Department of Transportation Secretary, and Administration Secretary. If we learn all of those things tomorrow, then it will complete Pat McCrory's 8 members of his cabinet. Live in Raleigh, John Camp, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
John, thank you for that.